So Gorilla Tag releasing isn't really a huge thing to me. It's just like, oh, okay, that's happening, I guess, kind of thing. What bothers some people though, and the thing that does bother me about it though, is how the updates are gonna work now. Because usually when games are fully released, the updates are very small and not gonna ever come back like they used to. And early Gorilla Tag, from about the time it released on Steam for early access and all that, all the way up until about 6 months ago, it was running updates quite well, and so it's just kind of how are those updates going to work now? Are they still going to do it the same, or are they going to change it up like most people do? Of course there's going to be cosmetic changes, but past there, are there any going to be is there ever going to be any other like game modes, or map changes, or just adding maps? So is that ever gonna happen, kind of thing? It most likely will, because if he doesn't, it'll for sure die off quite quickly, or if Fleming and the team doesn't. But also, how is the release gonna work? Just like releasing, is it gonna be the Christmas update? Is it gonna be like the summer update where everything is green and grassy and just normal again, just for the release? And then change it up to Christmas immediately in a couple days, or how is that gonna work as well? That's the main thing that's concerning me, and that's honestly all I have to say about it. I also don't like the logo change. The logos, both versions of the logos, the one that they used in the promotional shot and the actual one that you see on like Steam and stuff, the one where it's like 8-bit, they're both fine logos, and I honestly don't care. I just wish that they didn't go for a more Minecrafty feel with the other one, and that's the one that they want to call the official one, I guess. And also, it's a lot harder to put that in thumbnails, and yeah, I just kind of wonder how that one's gonna go as well, because I've tried putting the other logo in a thumbnail before. It didn't really look as good as what the 8-bit one looked, where it was like one letter is 5 pixels kind of thing. But other than those couple things, I feel like releasing Gorilla Tag is actually a good thing. It'll get even more players to come in. But I also can also see the downsides, as in more players. It could just mean more 9-year-olds that say the N-word 24/7, and it's basically impossible to make content. I can see the updates being more official, and so maybe the more official feel will make it have some actual official criticism, like, okay, the game is out now, we can actually start judging it by like other games. We can also see how hacking might come into play. Maybe the official change with like Oculus's help maybe would help change up the way hacking works in the game. Because honestly, as much as I hate Oculus, their anti-cheats aren't terrible. I mean, they are bad. I've seen better. Hell, Hypixel's anti-cheat is a little better than Oculus's, but that really doesn't really change much. But yeah, Gorilla Tag's releasing. Can't wait to make a video on the Christmas update, because I've been just waiting on that. 4 days into December, still don't have a Christmas update. Kind of cringe, but but yeah, that's all I wanted to mention. Gorilla Tag's releasing on the 15th. Have fun.